You know why silence feels so dangerous? Because the moment things get quiet, every truth you've bound out running finally catches up. And most high performers would rather burn out than sit still long enough to hear it. Welcome to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential, the podcast where your transformation begins. I'm Sean Michael, and each day I'll bring you quick, impactful insights and action steps to fuel your personal and professional growth. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone ready to break limits and ignite greatness, this is your daily power boost to crush obstacles, stay focused, and awaken the extraordinary potential within you. Because remember, greatness begins within. Let's go. Welcome back to Daily Power Boost. In episode 1, we talked about why rest alone won't heal what hustle broke. Today, we're going deeper because here's what nobody tells you about recovery. Stillness isn't stagnation, it's revelation. And that's exactly why you're afraid of it. When I first tried to slow down, really slow down, I thought something was broken in me. It was years ago. I had left corporate, moved abroad, built the life I thought I wanted. And one morning, sitting on my balcony in Guatemala, sun is coming up, coffee's in my hand, total silence. And my chest started tightening, not because something was wrong, but because nothing was happening. My brain started making lists, unfinished goals, people I hadn't followed up with, ideas I wasn't executing, that project I'd been meaning to launch, the newsletter I hadn't sent, the DMs I hadn't answered. Even peace felt like a threat. Because I'd spent my whole life building an identity around speed. And when you've conditioned your nervous system to only feel safe in motion, calm doesn't register as rest. It registers as danger, like your body's alarm system going off, except there's no fire. There's just you and the quiet and all the questions you've been too busy to ask. Here's what I didn't understand then. I wasn't afraid of stillness. I was afraid of what stillness would show me. Because when everything slows down, you can finally hear your own voice, unfiltered by urgency, unedited by adrenaline, unperformed for anyone else. And sometimes that voice asks the question you've been running from. Do I even want what I'm building? That's not a productivity question. That's an identity question. And most leaders would rather stay busy than answer it. Because if you stop long enough to realize you're building the wrong thing, or leading from the wrong place, or chasing someone else's version of success, that requires a level of honesty most people aren't ready for. So they call it a plateau, call it a dry season, call it stagnation. But it's not stagnation, it's reckoning. Here's what I learned. Stillness isn't where growth stops, it's where growth integrates. Think of it like this. You can't plant seeds and dig them up every day to check if they're growing. Growth happens underground, in the dark, in the waiting. All the sprinting you've done, the wins, the losses, the late nights, the breakthroughs, the failures you're still carrying, none of it becomes wisdom until you let it settle. Stillness is where the noise becomes direction, where chaos becomes clarity, where motion finally becomes meaning. But you have to stay long enough to let it happen. And that's the hardest part, because your nervous system is screaming that you're falling behind, that stillness equals irrelevant, that if you're not moving, you're losing, that everyone else out there is winning while you're sitting here doing nothing. Except you're not doing nothing. You're doing the one thing most leaders never learn. You're listening. And that's exactly what we're unpacking tomorrow, the productivity detox. How to stop treating rest like another thing you have to get right. But first, let me land this. If you can't be still, you're not in control. you're in withdrawal. You're not addicted to work. You're addicted to the chemical safety of motion. And the moment you stop moving, your body panics because it thinks survival depends on speed. That tightness in your chest when things slow down, it's not boredom. That's your nervous system detoxing from adrenaline. And just like any detox, it gets worse before it gets better. The first few minutes of stillness feel unbearable. Your brain will invent emergencies. Your body will manufacture urgency. You'll want to reach for your phone, check something, do anything to escape the discomfort. That's absolutely normal. That's not you failing at rest. That's you really learning to rest for the first time. So here's what I want you to do today. Find 10 minutes of silence. No music, no podcast, no notifications. Just you and the quiet. And when the panic rises, when your brain starts making lists and your chest tightens, you wanting to reach for your phone, just notice it. Don't fix it. Don't fight it. Just see it. Because that discomfort, that's the data your soul's been trying to deliver, the truth that you've been outrunning. And I promise, it's not going to kill you. It's actually going to free you. Stillness didn't stall my mission. It stabilized it. It gave me discernment. It gave me presence. And it taught me that motion means nothing without meaning. So if you're in a pause right now, don't rush it. Let it reveal you. Because when you stop chasing speed, you finally start leading from substance. This was Stillness's Stagnation, how to find momentum inside the pause. Tomorrow, the productivity detox, rewiring the need to earn your exhale. Because even rest can turn into performance if your worth is still measured in output. With strength and heart, I'm Shawn Michael. Stay close. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Power Boost. Ignite your potential. Remember, transformation starts with action. So take today's insight, make it your own, and awaken your inner potential. Because remember, greatness begins within. Catch you tomorrow for your next Power Boost.